for around that toilet area, but you're gonna clean everything 212 degrees Fahrenheit and only $40 to get home. And you guys, what you'll love is we rarely have this for $80 off, and I don't know when that deal is going away. So jump on the Wagner steam because the steamer, everybody's buying it. It's the way to clean. Okay, especially if you don't want chemicals. I have the Living Glow. I teased that earlier. I'm so excited for you because this is a huge, huge customer pick. And you guys, you get a 4-pack. For $14.99. It's the lowest price that we have ever done. And I can't believe it because you're getting lights. It's like $1 per year. And it basically lasts you for 12 years. I'm gonna have Julie Truster to explain that. All you're going to choose is if you want the day or if you want the soft light. Do you want the daylight or the soft light? Julie Truster is one of our home experts here. She does everything to make your home light up like it should, light up your life, and she lights up my life when she's here. How are you?
Thank you, Debbie. I'm good. So these are Living Glow's dusk to dawn bulbs, and everything about them is automatic. So at night, when you go to bed and when it starts getting dark out, these will automatically come on. They're typically outdoor lights, and then in the morning when the sun comes up at dawn, they automatically go off. You can be out of town, you can be laying in bed, you can be at work, it doesn't matter where you are, everything is automatic. There's no Wi-Fi. Watch what they do. That's it.
Wow.
And so when you get it home, it's a standard bulb. You screw it in and you turn your light switch in the on position. There's no app, there's no Wi-Fi, there's no timer. It's not one of those smart bulbs that's $30 per bulb or $50 per bulb. It's simple and easy. Now, if we could, okay, let me show you this right here. It's a standard everyday bulb. It fits a standard socket. So when you get it home, all you have to do, it's gonna be during the day when you screw them in, you put it in like this and put your light switch up. And then at night, it is automatic. Now, if we could, let's turn the lights back on. Let's say you're out of town or you're in bed still and it's morning time. You don't want to get up and turn your lights off. They're automatic. This is the easiest, simplest product that we've had. Living Glow designed these to be a safety light. So maybe if you are out of town, the worst thing that you can do is leave your porch light on during the day. And there's people that circle neighborhoods and they look for that house because they can tell that you're out of town. I know when my son was in middle school, our neighbors would pay him to go over and turn the light switch at night on, and then during the day to make sure that he would turn it off. These do this. You don't have to pay your middle school neighbor kid.
You can if you want.
You can if you want. But everything's automatic. And if we could, let's show the lamp over by Debbie so you can see the 2 different color tones, and we'll dim the lights again. Now, they don't work during the day. Let me show you really quick what you do. When you get it home, it's a standard everyday bulb. It's rated for 50,000 hours. It's an LED. So if this is on 12 hours a night, each bulb is gonna last 12 years.
That's amazing.
And it's around $1 a year to use these because they're energy efficient LEDs. So put your light switch up and it flashes like that, and then it goes down. Okay, that means that it's working. And then at night, it's automatic. And then in the morning, it's automatic. You do nothing. You screw it in, and 12 years later, you can switch it out.
That's right. So, and you're really saving on your electric bill because think about all the times you forgot to turn the lights off. And that's the biggest argument in our house. Turn the lights off, turn the lights off, turn the lights off. So I'm getting these because the fact that it automatically turns off when it's supposed to and turns on, because I'm getting forgetful the older I get. Or I don't know if it's the middle, I don't know what it is. I mean, when you get older,
your husband, so you're working tonight. Does your husband remember to turn the lights on for you when you get home?
He does. And
okay,
then,
good, because my husband forgets.
Well, here's the bad thing. He remembers to turn them on, and then I get all the way in the bed, and he's like, oh, honey, can you go turn the lights off? And I was like, I just got in the bed.
Right.
So he remembers to turn them on, which is the sweetest thing. But guess who has to get back up and go and turn them off? So I think this is why they're so popular. Read the reviews on this. I spent so much time before we came out here just reading the reviews, and everybody loves that they're very, very convenient. brilliant in that they automatically come on, they automatically go off. Day has been very, very popular. I think that's what you said, Rob, that the day is the most popular right now. So day is the most popular. So I want you to explain, it's also the most limited. Explain the difference between daylight and soft light, but no matter what, you guys, with this being $1 per year to get these 4 lights home, you cannot afford not to get them when you're only spending $7.50 today. That's why it's just such a great summer sale, but explain the difference.
Okay, so soft light is more of that amber look, kind of a yellowish look, and then daylight is the bright white, it's crisp, it's a matter of personal preference. At this price, some people, which we heard, some were buying 2 sets, 1 of each, and a lot of people like that soft for the front of their house and daylight for the back. It's the same amount of lumens, they're both 1,000 lumens.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot. What Living Glow did to make it a safety light, 800 lumens is a standard bulb, so they made this a little bit brighter because it is mainly outdoors. But if we could, let's show this and the lamp at the same time so you can see the 2 different temperature tones. But again, that's personal preference. People are really picky about their color light and what they like. Okay, so watch this. Automatically, we did nothing. We did absolutely nothing. This is what they call soft. So you can see it has a little bit more of a yellowish hue.
Sure.
A little bit softer. And then the one over by Debbie in the lamp, that's daylight. And people also ask, can I turn the light off if I want to? And here, let me show you. They are a standard everyday bulb, so they're just a regular bulb.
And then I can turn this one off.
Yeah, you can turn that off if you want to turn your lamp. And the reason I put it in a lamp is because, like, maybe you want that lamp at the front of your house by that front window to make it look like you're at home.
Absolutely.
Or just one of the reviewers, when I was reading the comments, she said that at night she gets up and she wants a safety light. So she put it in the hallway so it comes on at night, and then she walks and she doesn't have to worry about tripping and falling.
I think that's brilliant.
Yeah, but they don't work during the day.
Right, right. You guys, the fact that you don't ever have to remember to turn off a light, I mean, you're definitely saving on your electricity bill, and then the lights coming on when you need it. I kept my hands here. So when the lights come back on, it goes off. When the lights go back down, the light pops back on. I just think that that is genius. We're very busy on the phones. We had a little bit of a hold from the last product that we had as well. So I want you to pack your patience on this. Use the QR code because that is the easiest way to order. So you just take your camera phone, point it to the QR code, and it gets you to the front of the line, because this is easy and you don't have to keep replacing your light bulbs. So you're saving money there. The fact that I'm giving you 4 bulbs at the lowest price we've ever done, they last for 12 years. I mean, I know that's hard to kind of wrap your head around, but if you can get light bulbs that last 12 years and it's $1 per year, why would you not do it? So get it home and try it. If you've never even heard of this concept, Living Glow has sold so many of these. I know they've been very popular. You've been very busy. I think you've been on like 8 days with these. I mean, they've been so popular.
They have been so popular. They lowered the price.
Yes.
So we've been running it at this price. It's been really, really popular. The lamp that's over by Debbie, that's daylight. So that's the one that's in the lead. That's that brighter white. It's a crisp white, but they're both 1,000 lumens. So it's a matter of personal preference. And again, some people like this in the front of their house. Some people like that in the back of the house. I know my husband likes that bright light. Sometimes the bright white. Sometimes I like the soft. If you know what, at this price, you can change your mind and switch it out.
Yeah, you should get both.
Yes, exactly.
Because of the fact that you say some use some at the front of the house and others use it in the back. Because, I mean, a lot of the reviewers were talking about how it's suitable for the porches, the garage, and the other areas. And many purchase the bulbs for themselves and even as gifts.
Yes, great gifts. I gave one to my neighbor because when we walk the dog at night, her house in the front is so dark. And I feel like somebody, and it is very scary, and I feel like somebody could break into her car and she would have absolutely no idea. So I told her about it, and she has a light just like the one you're seeing out there. So I told her about it, she put it in, and she says, I think she's close to 90.
Sure.
And she said, you know what? I just forget to turn my light on at night. It was as simple as that. And so I told her what I did is I put a piece of tape up. I'm so used to my dad saying, turn the light off, you're wasting electricity, and you're running the bill up.
Right.
So I naturally go by and I turn that light switch down. So when you get these home, screw it in, you keep your light switch up, and I kept putting it down. So I put a piece of tape there. So she did the same thing. I kept Putting it down. That's the only thing that you have to do. So you get it home, it fits a standard socket, you screw it in, and then put your light switch up and keep it up. If you're putting it in a lamp, then keep your lamp on, and everything is automatic. You can be out of town. Debbie and I are working late tonight. We're gonna go home. Our house lights, our porch lights are gonna be on. The back light where I pull up in the backyard is gonna be on. Maybe you have an alley or a detached garage or a shed or something like that. Are you really gonna go out every night and flip the switch on?
It's just too much. It's too much. And you guys, this price though is not too much. $14.99, we're very busy on the phone, several hundred people calling. Remember, you are getting all 4 of these. So just decide where you would like your lamps to be. If you have, you know, that living room with that big bay window and you always wanna have something on so people think that you're home, you know that how many lamps do you have there? Get enough for that. If you, in your bedroom, if you feel like, or in the hallway, I like the idea of always, if you get up in the middle of the night, it's just knowing that you're not gonna trip.
Exactly, yeah, so if you wanna use it inside, remember that they don't work during the day. So maybe it's that lamp at the front of your house by the front window, or maybe it's a hallway light and it will be automatic. Just put your light switch up. And let's show this too. Let's turn the lights back on so you can see what happens in the morning. I like this time of year because if you're out of town, if you're going on vacation this summer, they go off. So you don't want to be that house where your lights are on at 4 p.m., you know, or noon, because it's a dead giveaway that you're out of town.
I just love this. We have sold 28,000. I'm going to keep my hands just right here. If they turn the lights off again, I do not have to touch this lamp. It's in the on position.
And I'm
my
over
hands
here.
are
I'm
right
going to step
here.
away.
I'm going to, you're going to see them right here, and before your eyes, when it turns dark in your house, these lights, boom, it's like magic.
Yeah.
And so why would you not get it? You don't ever have to worry about turning the light on and off. It automatically is going to do it for you. It's almost like it is counting. It's like counting. You have people's like counting your paper. It's like, I'm going to save some money for you. And so you guys, the fact that we have it at the lowest price, that's why we've sold so many. Let's just be honest. When we have a steal of a deal, and this is our summer sale, get it home, because you could have these outdoors. And you know, and even police officers say, when you go out of town, or even if you are at home and you live alone, when you have the lights on and people think there's somebody there, that is safer that way.
It's a deterrent,
It's
for
a deterrent,
sure.
right?
Yes.
The lights are going up, my hands are right here.
Yep.
And you guys, you see how that just went off? I didn't even touch it.
You don't have to do a thing.
I've never seen anything like it.
And there's no app, and there's no Wi-Fi. They're not those smart bulbs that you have to download an app and do all that. You don't even have to set a timer. The other thing, when daylight savings comes and all that, you know, when it starts getting dark early, these are automatic. So wherever you live, whatever state you're in, they automatically go on and off. Let me show you again. They fit a standard socket.
So easy.
So easy. And oh, by the way, they're cool to the touch. They're LEDs, so they're shatter resistant. You just screw it in, put your light switch in that on position, and it's gonna flash like that, and then it goes down. That means it's working. And when I got them home, of course, I forgot. It was during the day, and I'm like, they're not working. And everyone backstage, they're always flipping the switch. They don't work during the day. They just come on and off at night.
The switch always has to be on, and then they will automatically come on and off when needed. Remember, for the first time, you're gonna be getting a set of 4 for $7.50, and these lights will last you for 12 years. That's unbelievable. It basically, you are spending like $1 a year. That's unheard of.
That is incredible.